Hey everyone, welcome back to the Whit-Acre Way. It's mid-April and we're here at camp getting things cleaned up for the spring season here. Finally reaching temperatures where we can keep the water on, so we got the water all hooked up to the toilet and the sink and the bathroom. Right now we're outside working on some projects by the pond here. We had a lot of rain here the last few weeks and this pond is getting filled up, and it actually overflowed. You can see some of the runoff here that went down into the little valley there. You see some of the conduit, so where our electrical comes in. Here's the cabin. So what me and Larry were thinking was we were going to put in a pipe here, an overflow pipe. There is an overflow pipe over by the dock there, but I think the previous owners, when they put it in, I don't think they quite realize the height difference, and I think that pipe actually sits higher than the bank here, and so it started to overflow on this side. So before we do more work to gravel in the driveway here, we're going to put in another pipe, overflow pipe here. The other thing that we notice is we're just getting a lot of erosion here on the dam that holds back the pond here. So we've got another big pole that we're going to put in here to fill back and keep it from eroding anymore. So got that project we're going to work on. So Larry's hooking up the trailer to move it right now because the log we're going to use is back behind it. See back there is a little log. It's got some moss on it, but it's pretty solid. And then we're also going to take out this dead tree here that is just hanging by a thread. I can actually move it when I push on it, so we're going to take that down just so it doesn't fall down on anyone, since the kids like to go fishing back here and stuff. So we moved that hole there into place. So what we're gonna do, not this weekend, another time though, is backfill this in a little bit, and then we're gonna be adding some more gravel on top of this eventually, just because it does get a little mucky. And like I said, it was starting to erode a little bit here, so got that log there, just some extra support. The kids like to often step up on the log there, so I didn't want anyone's foot going down in there. So yeah, one little project done there.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah. We'll fall in the water.
It's like a chain with a captured hook with it is what it is.
Yeah. It's gonna go.
Put the dog back.
Come here, Duck. Come. Come here. Come here.
Not yet. Hold on. So I guess we should have moved this bench before we pulled that log out, because as you can see, we snapped off a leg when we were trying to remove it from the pond there. I do have this other bench here that I'm gonna power wash, get some of this stuff off, and then I'm probably gonna put that and replace it where the broken one is, because no one really actually sits over here. But we actually usually do use the bench that was over there for fishing and stuff like that. So we might get that cleaned up and see if we can swap those out.
for stay.
Well, there she is. She's pretty well cleaned up now. I mean, I'm sure I could sit here and get some more of the dark areas cleaned up better, but at least some of that moss and stuff that was caked on is off here. So I was just using a electric power washer that we have up here at camp, and yeah. So we'll let it dry off, and then I'll take out the one that's broken, and we'll see if we can get this one fit over there. Well, I got my new bench. Well, not my new bench. I got the bench that I cleaned up from the other side of the pond, and it turned out pretty good. It looks like there's one board I'm gonna need to replace, but it's still pretty solid. Should work, at least for this season. So, got our fishing dock, pond. And that about wraps up this weekend at camp. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next one. Yeah?